finds you well. We're going to do a nice Pilates flow today with no props. So just using your body, your breath, incorporating a little bit of stretching, a little bit of yoga mindfulness within the movement. So nice intermediate level, but if you're familiar with your Pilates, you can obviously make it harder or bring it down if you need a more soft flow today. So as always, we're going to start with our legs crossed, a nice tall spine, really dropping those shoulders and just starting to engage with our breathing. So as we breathe in through the nose, really want to fill those lungs up and exhale through the mouth. Deep breath in through the nose and exhale through the mouth. And one more time, deep breath in through the nose and nice exhale. Beautiful. Let's take the arms out nice and wide. We're going to tip over to one side, just stretching over to that side. Take a breath as you open the arm back to open through that pec. Back over to the side. As you curl around, just gently bringing the arms forward to reset second side. Reaching over, really extend through that side body. And then peeling that arm back. And then back over to the side, curling around and gently rolling up. Good, now we're going to do some seated cat and cow today. So we're going to curl and hollow out the belly. We're going to move through a neutral spine and then taking a little arch, a little wiggle there. We curl back, really think of pushing your spine back behind you and then realigning, coming up and through to a little sort of shimmy arch. One more time, deep breath in, curling back. Sitting up tall, moving into that arch. Really nice, guys, lovely. Okay, let's take now ourselves over to our 4-point posture. So just swinging the legs around, coming into your 4-point posture. And we always want to be really mindful whenever we get to 4-point in Pilates that we keep awareness in the elbows. So elbow creases facing each other, micro bending through those elbows and just really preparing that upper body, almost like you're about to do a push-up. You want to have that sort of feeling. We're going to box out the arms. So we're going to come down to your left arm and then take your right arm a little bit further out to the side and then knees to touch. We're going to take our hook with our right leg up behind us and then in. And then out to the side and down. We exhale as we go up, inhale and side. Now, although we're in a boxed out arm position, we still want to keep focus of that body being really square to the mat here. So keeping that alignment. Nice awareness in the alignment. And one more time up to the side. Nice. You're going to take that leg up behind you, flex your foot and just taking some little pulses, just finding that hamstring. Good, for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice, now point the foot and we're going to send it straight out to the side. So you do like a little side extension and then back behind you. And side extension and back behind you. And one more. And back behind, and exhale, bring it down. Good, just push back, have a little stretch into your back here. Before we do the second side, have a quick little roll out through the wrists. And then we're going to prepare that on our second side. So again, boxing out those arms, really think about your right shoulder being directly over that elbow, hollowing through the belly. And then we take the left hook this time. We come out to the back, and down and side. Good. We exhale. We inhale as we lower. Really good, everyone. Keep that awareness with that breath. Remember, you really want to hear a nice exhale through the mouth in all your Pilates exercises. We find that channel for the breath. Good, now the next one we're going to keep it up there. We're going to take a flexion through that foot and take those little pulses. Working the back of that leg. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, now you're going to point your foot, you're going to kick it out to the side. And straight back back up behind you. And exhale. And back. And exhale. And back. We've got one more of these. Good. Keep that breath going. Hold it up there. And bring it down. Lovely. Just hold it back. Find a little child's pose, a little bit of a wiggle there, just to really release your back, roll your wrists out. And then we're going to make our way down to our supine, so down to your back body. Just easing yourself down here, having a nice little windscreen wiper. As always, we just want to find a little bit of freedom in the hips and the pelvis here. Nice. Lovely, guys. Okay, so planting your feet down to the floor. We're going to take some leg circles. So we start with our right leg, just draw it in towards your chest. Take some circles into that knee to really prepare that leg. And then reverse. We're always breathing here with this movement. And then we're going to send that leg up towards the sky. Take a few circles into the ankle, both directions. Again, just really focusing on preparing that joint. And then taking a nice stretch through the knee. So if you're able to, you want to really stretch that knee as much as possible. But remember, you can micro bend it should you need. Same hand as the leg is going to go out to the side. You can press it down or keep it up. And then other arm is going to come up here. You're going to drop that leg down to the bottom of the mat. Take a nice big reach out to the side. And squeeze to lift. Deep breath in. And exhaling. Deep breath in. And exhaling. Good. Now we're going to reverse it. So we're going to flex the foot. We take it around and away from us. Nice big scoop up to the top. Breathing in, around, and exhale. One more. Beautiful. Good. You're going to lower that leg down towards the floor. Take your other arm up and you take little pulses. We really want to try and switch off the glute here and find those abdominals. Keep the pelvis square for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lift that leg all the way up. And then just give it a little stretch into the hamstring. So just having a little gentle stretch there. You might be up here. You might even want to bend your knee, sort of find a half happy baby. You just want to release that side. And we'll do that all on the other side. Lovely, guys. So setting that to the other side, we're going to take that left knee in. Find those gentle little circles. Just preparing that joint. Breathing into the back. Great. And then we're going to send that leg up. We're going to take those mindful circles into the ankle, both directions. Amazing. And then we're preparing that leg. Keeping in mind the micro bend if you need, but working on that extension through the back of the leg. Right arm is up this time, so opposite arm to leg. We're going to drop that leg down. Nice big scoop and squeeze. And we're watching this side. We want to keep that square opening in the hip here and finding those muscles working in the leg. So I'm going to isolate the best we can. Good. We flex to reverse. We go out. We scoop around. And we lift. And we exhale as we open. Inhale to lift. We've got one more. Nice. Good. Taking your other arm, we're going to drop that leg down. We're going to take those little pulses. Good. We have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lift that leg, easing it through that extension and into a nice hamstring stretch. Great, guys. So just stretching that out. Have a breather. Bringing your feet down. A little nice rock there. Always putting in our windscreen wiper. It's the nicest way to release the lower back, in my opinion, and also the hips. Yeah. Great. Okay, let's move on now. We're going to find some bridge work. So take a few of our pelvic tilts here. So moving through that tuck into the imprint, really feeling those muscles really drawing up. and then pushing them away. So that deeper articulation and awareness into those pelvic floor muscles is what initiates this roll up. We're going to take the arms up today. We're pressing into the feet, and on your next little engagement from your lower pelvic floor, we're going to continue that pathway up to that bridge pose, lifting up through the heels. We hold it at the top, we reach the arms back, trying not to flare the ribs out, and then rolling down through the spine, one vertebra at a time. Drop your heels, reach those arms back up, deep breath in. Exhale, pressing down, healing that spine up off the mat. Smooth and slow. As we get to the top, we lift the heels, we drive those arms back, and we melt down through that spine, articulating the entire way down. Great. Going to do 2 more like that. We think about tucking, squeezing, engaging, isolating, lift, reaching it back, melting it down through that spine, heels down, arms lift. Final one here, deep breath in, beautiful articulation through that spine, lift and reach. Good. Now we're going to just lift those heels a little higher, lift the arms back up, and now we're going to do some little heel drops. We're going to drop the heels and lift, drop the heels and lift. For 3, 2, great everyone, see if you can go a tiny bit higher, and rolling it down. Amazing. Give those knees a little cuddle. Lovely job. Okay, let's finish on our supine with my favourite exercise, our supine twist. My absolute favourite exercise in Pilates is a supine twist. So knees to touch, tabletop position, tummy is really switched on here. We exhale those knees over to the right side, and inhale, we draw up. Exhale. And strong inhale, we lift back up. Good, we want to keep that 90-degree angle, always thinking about our alignment. Alignment is so important in Pilates to execute the exercises with precision, but also for safety, to make sure that you're using the right muscles and not sacrificing integrity in the movement by changing the alignments. Good, we've got one more here, keep that breath strong. And inhaling up, lovely. Bring those arms up, we're going to take a very simple toe tap. So we have opposite arm to leg, and we squeeze to lift. Exhaling, and lift, and exhaling, and lift. Good, and just keep that going. Really visualize you have a little cup of tea resting on your belly. So you want to keep that tea in the cup. Now you might take that leg a little further away from you now for the next few of these. And a little bit of an extension. Really exhaling, inhaling. Nicely done. Good, let's take just one more each side. Lift, last one. Good, and hug the knees in. Amazing, guys. Take a little rock. Lovely stuff. Okay, let's roll ourselves up. We're going to come over to our side line. So we're going to start in, actually we'll start down from curve. So coming down, either supporting the head, we're going to rock onto the top of the thighs. You might want to lie down here, so just find your option so that you're nice and comfortable. And we're going to take that top leg opening and we lower it down. Good, so we're squeezing the glutes slightly at the top, finding that rotation and just being really aware of this hip. We want to keep pulling that waist off the mat here too. So keeping that energy, that focus and attention on that mid-zone. Up. Nice. Good, now we're going to take 3 more. If you want to, you can add a little extension into that leg. In and lower. For the last 3, 3. Think of stretching through the knee, in, finding that control. We have just one more here. Beautiful. Now we're going to continue the same movement. Legs are going to come down. We're going to push up to that side hold position. Top arm is forward. And we take a little lift now with that clam. And we want to resist the lower down. So we exhale as we come up and resist the lower down. Good. For 2. Nice. We've got one more of these. Lovely. And we're going to slide either straight out to our side plank variation or straight out to that side plank. And we're going to hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and soften it down. Lovely. Just sit yourself up. Take that underneath arm across. A little stretch there. Lovely. All right, let's do the second side. So just bringing yourself around and just setting yourself up as you did on the first side, either here or all the way down. And we just move into those little clams, elevated clams. Yeah, so you can do clams down here, but so the hips, you're going to watch that hip. It's a little bit more vulnerable with the legs lifted. Taking that little bit harder version today. Exhaling, really controlling it down. Focusing on that breath, really articulating, engaging. Nice. Okay, we'll add that little extension. So we're going to come up and stretch, and in and down, and up, stretch, in and down. One more like that. Beautiful. Excellent, guys. Pushing yourself up, pushing away from the mat. Top hand is forward. We're going to lift up to that extended clam and easing it down, resisting that lower and pushing up. Resisting that lower here and up. Really think of pressing the floor away with your underneath arm. Good, I think we've got one more. Bad counting today. And hold it there. Take that top leg out for your supported side plank or sliding that underneath leg out. And we have 5, 4, 3, 2, and ease it down. Lovely. Sit yourself up, a little stretch. Beautiful, guys. Okay, we're going to do some arm circles because we haven't done these in ages in any of my video classes anyway. So let's just sit up nice and tall in a comfortable seated position, arms out to the side and finding those little circles. So remembering this exercise really is more focusing on our shoulders, yeah? So we want to keep a steady breath, taking a few little variations today. So coming forward and then back out to the side. And then we continue with the circles there. And then back forward. And out to the side. Good. Now you're going to do another little variation. So we have in and out and in and out. So we're working those elbow joints, but really find the resistance as you pull those arms in. Feel as though you're sort of pulling something into your body. Good. For 3, 2, and 1. We're going to go back to those circles, bringing them forward, and back out, and forward. Good. Back out. We're going to do one more set of those little elbows. So in and out. Breathe in, exhale, inhale, exhale. Last one. Hold it there, and then just bring those arms down. Lovely, guys. Just roll your head a few times. Excellent. Okay, we're going to finish off really strong today with a nice plank. So we're going to come over, we're going to start up, and then we're going to bring ourselves down. So starting up in our full plank position here. Shoulders directly over those wrists, micro bending the arms, pushing the floor away. We tuck the toes. Breathe in as you slide your right leg back, and then as you exhale, left leg back. And we're just holding that plank. Really think about making a beautiful straight line with the body. Deep breaths. And then we're going to ease down to our elbows, to those forearms. Same thing, we're holding that plank, breathing here. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and ease it back. Nice. Now if you have enough time, my lovelies, you can repeat your plank, have another round of your plank. Otherwise, you're going to have a nice stretch now. Really good job, guys. Nice, quick, easy flow. Sitting nice and tall. Deep breath in as we reach up. Reaching over. Feeling that lovely stretch in the back. And then we're just sweeping around to the knee, the bent knee. And then we're going to take a little back bend variation here. So you're going to push that leg down. As you push up, take a little back bend just to open that hip. And then ease yourself down. Lovely. So taking that on the other side. Same thing. Feeling that nice reach up, reaching over. And then drifting around to that knee. Then you continue that pathway, pushing up there, just stretching out. And easing down. Lovely. We're going to take a little ball here, so just pushing out your back as you slide the body down, stretching over those legs. And then rolling up. And then we'll take our mindful breaths to finish. Really good job, guys. So as you breathe in, deep breath in as you draw the arms up. Nice grounding exhale. Deep breath in, taking in that lovely energy. Releasing out what we don't need. And one more deep breath in. And big exhale. Beautiful, guys. Just taking a moment, close your eyes at the end of this very gentle Pilates flow today. Just gently reminding yourself of your worth, your strength, your energy. So much of our movement and exercise-based activities really help us build more confidence, more awareness. So sometimes at the end of a practice, even Pilates is not as mindful as yoga, but at the end of a practice, just taking some time to reflect on the movement, let your body really absorb that energy, and then be on with your day. Thank you so much, guys. Hope you have a lovely rest of your day, and I'll see you